do it.
Did Mike go through practice today?
Yeah, and we didn't do a ton. Just got guys moving, walk through a lot of their stuff. Us defensively, us offensively, reacting to what we saw in game 2. But yeah, Mike was a participant.
What's kind of the optimism of him being able to go tomorrow? He was talking about how it's just sort of an unfamiliar pain for them. So.
Yeah, I mean, I'm very optimistic because Mike's one that I don't think gets enough credit for how tough he is, what he's played through over these years. So his pain threshold is something that people don't understand and don't get, that he deals with all year long. So do I know if Mike's going to play? No. But I do know if Mike can play, he will. So trust Mike.
How did you like the way he bounced back in game 2?
Yeah, I mean, I thought the 15 rebounds is a great stat for a guy that was much more engaged, and that means he's in the paint. He was hitting the offensive glass, made an enormous 3 late. That was the regret late in the game was we had the numbered break, didn't get a good shot, but I thought it was, the regret was not the shot we got, it was more that Mike wasn't on the court. And to be honest, I didn't know if he was going to go back on the court. I knew he was in a lot of pain, he took himself out, rightfully so. You don't want to be on the court when you feel that kind of pain. So, yeah, I mean, I just thought he was much more engaged. Like I said, he was in the paint a lot, and a 6'10" guy like that, it really helps, to have somebody on the glass where Nikola can be more aggressive to help with Kawhi and James and Norman Powell attacking the basket. Somebody else has got to step up and rebound, and he did.
Well, and then what about just his ability to keep the floor spaced and keep them honest? Because he was talking about when Kawhi's out there, he has to keep an eye on him, and maybe he floats a little more when he's on other guys.
Yeah, 100%. And they were bringing in a third man the whole game, the other side of the court. We talked about that today. I didn't think we consistently stayed spaced well enough to take advantage of it. And when you do that and you're having to dribble the ball too much, it leads to stuff like 20 turnovers, and that's why you lose the game. So we got to be more responsible with that. Can't have multiple people flash into open areas. Got to have one person try to create 3v2s and 2v1s behind it. But again, this is a series that's going to be really tough. They're going to adjust. We're going to adjust. Hopefully we handle it better because I think we get wide open shots on the backside.
How's Jamal feeling? Any update on him? You said he was sick on Monday.
Yeah, a lot of us were, for sure. And Jamal was, when he showed up, I didn't know if he was going to play. I mean, he was very sick. But you know how he is. He got hydrated. They put all the meds in him, whatever they did, I don't know. But he was able to play 40-plus minutes, feeling not so well. So he looked better today. You know how it is. Every day you feel a little bit better. Obviously, get a good night's sleep tonight, have all day tomorrow, and get ready to go tomorrow night.
Game 2 was a momentum shift. What is your sense of this group and how they'll respond tomorrow?
Well, I think they'll respond, great. And I also think I didn't feel like it was a momentum shift. I thought we played better in Game 2 than Game 1, and we won Game 1. So I think they're feeling the same way. This series should be 1-1. Either team could say, man, we could be up 2-0. Well, both teams could say, man, we could be down 0-2. So it's that kind of series. We travel well on the road. We got veteran players down there. It's not going to be a thing where it's the first time we're going on the road in the playoffs. That's not what this is. We know the environment. We know what to expect, and I think you have to embrace the moment. 1-1, 4 seed, 5 seed, chance to move on to the second round. Like, this is what you want. So going into a hostile environment sounds fun to me.
David, going back to a lot of people were feeling under the weather. Was there a bug going through, and what's the status of that?
You'd have to ask Dr. Morteza. I don't really know, but it was, a lot of people were hit all the way through front office, all the way down. So, I mean, there's no excuses here. It's just we have plenty of medical people to get us going. So hopefully it doesn't spread. Hopefully someone will wake up tomorrow not feeling well. But it did hit a few people. Had nothing to do with the game or the outcome, just what happened.
You can correct me if I'm wrong, but it felt like the Clippers did a good job keeping Harden out of action on your 3-man actions, whether that's double drags, anything else. What type of